Hey, this is Bobby Stevens here, and if you're watching this video, today is your first day on the Rise Above Health and Wealth Skinny Body Care team, and I want to welcome you. Thank you so much for making the decision to join us here. You're going to be so excited about what's going to happen for you in your business. So first, I just want to go through what I'm going to call our team roadmap, because we all have a starting point, and we all have a point where we want to end. And I'm going to give you a step-by-step guide of how to get there. So what's going to be common amongst us all, regardless of what kind of money we want to make in business or what goals we have, is we're going to have people. And then over here, we're going to have sales. And in between, there's going to be a journey of getting people from that point of just being out there in ether to becoming aware of who we are and creating a sale. So how are we going to do that? Well, first of all, there's 7 billion people in the world, and most of them do not know who you are, and they do not care. They don't know who your skinny body team is. They don't care about your products. All they know is what's in front of them, and right now it's not you. So we want to transition people from just being out there to actually being our audience. And we're going to do that through a bridge called content. So when I talk about creating bridges in this training, it's really just talking about how to get people from one point to the next point, the point that you want them at, and to get people from just being random people to actually being your audience and they're focused on you. We're going to produce content such as blogs, videos, and even photos and social media stuff. So when you create this content, people begin to notice who you are. They know your name. This builds what you will hear called your brand, so people will know who you are and what you're about. And really all this is solving their problems. So let's draw a side note over here. And everybody has problems, struggles, and frustrations. And we're not here to sell to them. We're actually here to solve their issues. So if we can solve people's issues, they will buy from us every time. But if we try to just sell and pitch, then it doesn't work that way. People also have dreams, goals, and desires. And we're going to speak to that too. So if we can find a solution for people's problems, struggles, and frustrations, and then find a way to provide them hope and direction and leadership for their dreams, goals, and desires, then they will become our audience. And this bridge of content will help us do that. But simply having an audience is not enough. We actually have to draw this audience in with very specific content, and then they will become what we call in the online business space as a lead. So taking people from just audience to lead is very easy. There's nothing complicated about it. There's just another bridge. And that bridge is going to be called what I call a magnet or a free offer. And what this bridge is going to do, so the audience we're building through our blogs, videos, and photos, social media content, is going to be more general ideas that will solve their problems, struggles, frustrations, and give them hope for their dreams, goals, and direction for their desires. But a magnet or a free offer is going to be more specific or targeted information, and that's going to really show you who is serious about wanting to know more about you and want to know more about your business. And these, mind you, are still going to be cold market leads, but these are going to be leads nonetheless. But this can be in the form of a short ebook, a training, a free report that gives them more guided information, a PDF, and you get the point. You can really do a lot with this right here. It can be a video series. It can be a free 30-minute training call. whatever it is that you want to do, whatever you feel comfortable with giving away. But they have an issue. They're already watching you because of your content up here, and now you're giving them something more targeted. So you're going to get their name, email address, and hopefully a phone number so that you can follow up with them. Because these people right here, they have not yet given you permission to market to them. These people are. So in exchange for this magnet, ebook, training, free report, whatever have you, you're actually going to get their email address and hopefully phone number, and that's giving them, or they're giving you permission to actually market to them. So once they're a lead, there's actually two different paths you can take. Because right now, they're a lead, but they're still what we call very cold. They haven't warmed up to you yet. What you want them to be is warm, on fire. You want them to buy from you, right? So we're taking people from just being people to an audience, to being a lead that's cold, to being warm and on fire so that you produce more sales. So let's go over here and I'll show you how to do that. Nope. I see what's going on. 1 second, guys. Here we go. We're back in business. So what's going to be my bridge here? And it's going to be the same thing again. Content. You're solving people's problems. You're giving them hope for their dreams and desires because right now they don't see a way that they can do it themselves. So over here, like I said, we had two paths. The first one is what I'm going to call attraction marketing. You've probably heard this term before if you've been online for any amount of time. And what attraction marketing is, once you get them to give you their email address and phone number, you will plug them into a system that I will show you here in a second. We're actually going to set yours up today, and it will be called an autoresponder. Basically what that is you're gathering all these email addresses and names into a system. And in this system, you're able to send email broadcast out, an email newsletter out to all these people at once. So you're putting out free content that's going to solve their problems, struggles, and frustrations. You're giving them hope for their dreams, goals, and desires. But now you're actually marketing your offer to them. So you're putting in your business and or your products, if it's relevant, into your email newsletter. So this way you're actually marketing to them on an ongoing basis. You can do this as little as just a couple times a month, putting out free discounts and coupons, or this can be done every single day. The duration that you do it is up to you, but I just say be consistent. So if you're going to do it once a month, then tell people, hey, you will see a newsletter from me about this topic once a month. If you're going to do it every day, then be consistent, because if you send out stuff every day for 2 weeks and then you disappear for a month, guess what? They're going to somebody else and they will never reach this warm or on fire spot. They will never become a sale. They will just remain a lead, and they will be very cold and they won't trust you. You have to build that trust and rapport, and that comes through consistency. So that's the attraction marketing aspect of it. And this system works very well. This system is really amazing for online marketing. You'll hear people say that you only own two things online, and that's your blog and your list. Everything else is just borrowed space. But attraction marketing really does work. After 30, 60, 90 days of people seeing your stuff consistently, hopefully every day is your goal, they will really warm up to you quickly. And then when you put offers in front of them or get them on the phone, they will definitely be more apt to buying your stuff because they actually know who you are. Especially if you're putting out like video content or photo content and they're seeing your face and getting to hear your voice and know your personality. This warms people up very, very quickly. But like I said, you're not going to warm people up in a day or in a week with attraction marketing. So if you're needing money today and you need to produce these sales from these people who have become your audience, who you've turned into a lead today, you have to immediately get people on the phone. There's no online marketer that has ever created a successful business without getting people on the phone. So when you get these people on the phone, it's not about just delivering a pitch, letting them know about the benefits of your product or opportunity. That's not what we're about here in this type of marketing. What we're about is asking a lot of questions so that you can find their pain, right? So right now, they either have problems, struggles, and frustrations that they do not have a solution to, or they have dreams, goals, and desires that they do not have hope for, they have no direction, and they don't have the leadership to take them to that place. So that's what you need to find out. What do they stay awake about at night? What do they daydream about when they're on their job? And this will really be able to give you clear direction on what to offer them as far as benefits when it comes down to the close. Because if they are looking for, let's hypothetically speak, a bottle of water, but you try to sell them a sports drink like Gatorade, then it doesn't matter how good the benefits are. If they're not looking for what you're selling, then they're not going to buy it. So that makes sense. You have to ask a lot of questions, so you can find these right here. And then once you find those, it will help you close by presenting the right offer. And then from there, you will be able to close. It's really just that simple. All closing is just reminding them of what their pain is, telling them how the benefits of your offer will help them, and then it's natural that they will just close. It's very simple. So now that you kind of have an idea of this roadmap, let's actually go and set up your autoresponder today so we can get your attraction marketing system set up, and when leads come into the system, you will be able to actually utilize them for your business. So here is Aweber, and what I have here is called a follow-up series that I will actually share with you, so you will not have to come up with these emails yourself, but these are professionally written emails with professionally written headlines that people will actually open, so you can actually, when you send these out, automatically, people will open them up, they'll come in here, and they'll click. The only thing that you'll have to change, as you see here, let me show you, is the URL, because this URL is cookie to me. So if you put this URL in and people click on it, then I'm going to get your business and not you. So you'll have to go in here and make this specific to you and your business. But other than that, everything is set up, and all you have to do is plug and play. So first, you don't have an Aweber yet, so let me show you what you would do. I'll actually send you a link on Facebook so you can get a 30-day free trial. But you come in, you log into the system, and what you'll see is your homepage. So it shows you how many subscribers you've had today. I just got back from vacation, so I have 0. I was not working. It shows how many subscribers you got yesterday, and if anybody has unsubscribed from you today, and your total number of subscribers. You'll see your recent broadcast, how many people opened it, how many people clicked, if you had any emails bounce, if you had any complaints, and it will show you your different lists. So I have family and friends, home-based business. I send out trainings to these two lists right here. I just started my skinny body care list, and even while being on vacation and not working, I was able to get 1 lead somehow, so that's pretty awesome. But what I want to show you that we're going to set up today will be your legacy follow-up series. Let this open up. So what you just saw on the home page were my broadcasts. I actually have to write those, and I send those out, and they go out one time to whoever's on my list at that time. Well, this legacy follow-up series, when people come in your autoresponder, these go out automatically at whatever duration you set. So you see I have 15 here. I'm having these go out one day after another. So for the first 15 days, there's nothing I have to do, and these leads just get my email messages. I open these up, and like I just showed you a second ago, they get these professionally written broadcasts every single day for the first 15 days that they're in my system. So I'm going to show you how to set those up. So let's go back to the home page. And let's see here, manage list, I believe is what we're going to go to. Yep. So I'm going to create a list. Bobby Stevens, Raymond Bobby, that's my address, blah, blah, blah. Yep, so just next. I'm just going to call this training SBC, and then just a test. Next step. You'll actually call this whatever it is for you. So if you have just one list, you can just put main or primary. And then this right here, you actually want to put a description of what your subscribers are going to receive so they know what they're going to receive. Just keep it very simple. A confirmation message, nope. I'm going to approve and create. But when I go back to manage my list, I'm actually going to cut that off. So I'm going to go to list options. So this stuff right here will all be the same. It'll have your list, your unique ID, your description that you can actually change. And for legal reasons, you have to have your address. And then if you want to receive notifications, you can actually send those to an email. But what I want to do is go to confirmed opt-in and cut this off. Yes. What that does is when people subscribe to your list on a capture page or a lead page, whatever you want to call it, Aweber will actually, if you don't cut this off, will send them another message saying, hey, did you really mean to opt into this list? And I don't like that, because if people don't open that specific email, they won't see any more of my messages. They won't see anything in the legacy follow-up, and they won't see anything in my broadcast when I send those out. So I always make sure to cut this off. That's a very important step. So once you have your current list set up, we're going to come over here to messages. We're going to go to legacy follow-up series, and you're going to see that nothing is here. So I'm going to come over here to my Aweber follow-up series. I'm going to take this, I'm going to drop it in, boom. Let's copy this. And you're going to go for looking for campaign sharing. Click on that. And I will actually give you the sharing code. I'm going to copy it in here. I'm going to paste, load campaign. And as that's loading, I'll just talk about what it's doing. So the list that I have set up is actually going to share to this list. So you'll be able to get the exact emails I have. Like I said, you just have to go in and change all of the URLs to your unique URL. Let's see, it seems to, okay, it's still loading up. We'll give that a second. Come on now, come on now. So we're going to go over Skinny Body Care. Go ahead and do that. We'll get logged in so I can show you how it's going to work over here. So I'm going to sign in. And once I get signed in, I'm actually going to leave the home page. I'm going to go to skinnybodycare.com/Aweber, AWEBER. And it's going to bring me to this page right here. So when you get here, yours will not say this because you don't have a list set up for the Aweber integration yet. So I'm going to suspend integration, because what you're going to see is nothing in this spot. And you're going to see start integration. So I'm going to hit restart just so I can show you what happens. And then modify list. And my Aweber list is actually Skinny Body Care. But you can see here where the training SBC is what I just set up. And then all my other lists. So you click the list that you set up. And I'm going to click mine and keep it there. And I'm going to hit save. So I'm good to go. By now, yes, look, awesome. It's loaded everything up. And you can come in here and see that everything is set up and good to go. Very cool. So once you get all that set up, you're good to go. You just need to start getting people into your system by building your audience and generating leads. And once people go to your capture pages, you're good to go. So I'm going to give you a quick reminder here of where you can find your SBC capture pages. So you go to homepage, close this out, scroll all the way down to the bottom. You have marketing tools, click on that. Then you have your promotional websites. And here you have all your professionally done capture pages. So if I want to send people to the business opportunity capture page, click on there. They put their name, email address, and phone number in here. and it will send them to your Aweber list you just set up. And for the next 15 days, for every person that comes in, they'll receive your professionally done emails right from Aweber. So next step of day 1 in the training is we're actually going to go and make 5 to 10 new friends. So when I look for friends on Facebook, I look for people who are in groups or on pages who are already going to be opened up to the idea of network marketing. I'm not looking for people that aren't warmed up to this idea, because then I have to make them aware of it, present them the benefits, and it takes too long. It's just too slow. There's way too many people online who are looking for a new opportunity because they're stuck in theirs, and you can convert those people much more easily than you can somebody who has never even heard of an MLM before. So let's see here. I'm going to jump into this MLM network marketing group. I'm going to look for people that are not my friends, who I'm not currently following, and I'm going to engage with them and make a new friend. So let's check out Tony right quick. I'm not following him. He posted just 1 minute ago. Let's see. Nope. Tony is actually already a colleague of mine. So let's, confidence does not make you anywhere. So this guy's very positive. He's posting a good quote. He does not have his follow button active, but he's also a good person to check out. Let's go check out his actual profile. He has 420 friends, so I can see that he's working. He's a very positive guy. So here's what I'm going to do. Since he does not have a follow button, I'm going to send him a friend request, so he will get that notification. I'm going to send him a message. And just keep it very basic. Like here, I'm going to do a training on this, but I'm just going to speak to him as if we're already friends. So I'm just going to say, hey, Sai, I saw your post in the MLM group. It was a very positive quote, and I thought I would check your profile out. I really liked what I saw. I can see that we share a similar mindset. From the types of quotes that you post, and your profile picture is very professional. ... Nice suit, by the way. I would like to be friends. With you and get to know you more. Hope to hear from you soon. Space. There we go. Boom. A very good message right there. But I'm not going to leave it at that, because as we know, we're not connected on Facebook. So this message is just going to go to his filtered folder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit like. I'm going to say, hey, Sai, I really enjoyed this quote. I couldn't follow you, but I did send a friend request and a short message. I hope to hear from you soon. So that's how that works. I'm going to show you one more with somebody I can follow, and then basically you just do this until you get 5 to 10 new friends per day. Now, don't just send out 5 or 10 and get no response and think you've done your work for the day. You need to actually be able to engage with people. So if you're not engaging with them, they're not really a new friend. So you actually have to find a new friend that you're going to have a conversation with. So let's check out Serena. Okay, we have a few mutual friends. I can tell by who they are that we're not colleagues. I'm going to hit follow. I'm going to go to her page. And now that I'm able to follow her, she is actually posting a lot of public stuff. So I can come in and like. I'm going to hit like. I'm going to hit like. So she's getting notifications from me at this point. And I see that she is really just posting a lot of business stuff here. And you can see that it's not getting a whole lot of engagement because that's not the type of content that gets engagement on Facebook. But I do like this prayer right here. Let's check it out. So prayer before sleep. I like that. I really do. That's nice. So I'm just going to leave a comment here. But first I want to send her a message. Hey, Serena. I saw your post in the MLM group, and I thought I'd come check out your profile to get to know more about you. I see that you're I see that you are very passionate about your business. I'd like to know how it's going for you. I really loved your prayer before bed. I think I will write this down and try it myself. Thanks for posting. So then I'll go down here and say I would like to be friends and know more about each other. I hope to hear from you soon. Oh, let's see here. I can't type today, I apologize. Some call me. So I'm going to close that, I'm going to scroll down here. I'm actually going to comment. I really do like this. I think I will write it down and use it. So I really like this. Serena, I am going to write it down and use it in my personal life. Also, I followed you and sent you a short message. I hope to hear from you soon. Alright, so you see how I'm just going out there, I'm looking for people who are already into what I'm doing, and I'm just being friends with them. The first part of the roadmap, as you saw, was you have people and you want to bring them into an audience. So I want to connect with people with no agenda, no pitch. I'm not going to give them my link. I'm not going to send them to my capture page. I'm not going to tell them about my business. I just want to have people be aware of me. I want to make new friends. I want to have new connections. So that's all this first step is about. Then, if they're engaging with your content through videos, blogs, whatever have you, then they become more of your audience. But I have to get them on my Facebook page so they can see my stuff first. So you want to do this with 5 to 10 people. You want to get new friends. And from there, the ones who engage, or they might not even engage, they might just follow you for a while. The next thing you know, out of the blue, you're getting a message from somebody. You're like, oh, wow, I didn't even realize you were watching me. So that's basically it. That's day 1 in the roadmap. It's setting up your autoresponder. So once you get leads in the system, you can market to them automatically. And it's getting 5 to 10 new friends. And I just showed you exactly how I do it and where I find people. So on to day number 2.